In the heart of Africa, nestled in a verdant valley surrounded by rolling hills and dense forests, lay the vibrant village of Nyumbani. The villagers of Nyumbani lived in harmony with nature, cultivating the fertile land, fishing in the clear rivers, and crafting beautiful artifacts. At the center of Nyumbani stood a majestic baobab tree, believed to be the heart and soul of the village. The tree was ancient, its roots deep and wide, its branches reaching skyward like arms in prayer. The villagers believed that the baobab tree held their history, wisdom, and the spirits of their ancestors. It was under this tree that the elders would gather to share stories of old, passing down the traditions and values of their people. Life in Nyumbani was peaceful and prosperous, and the villagers were content. One fateful night, as the moon cast a silvery glow over the village, an unnatural fog began to creep into Nyumbani. It was thick and swirling, obscuring everything in its path. The villagers were unnerved, but there was little they could do as the fog enveloped their homes. As the fog grew denser, an eerie silence fell over Nyumbani, and the villagers fell into a deep, magical slumber. When the fog lifted the next morning, the village had vanished. The fields were empty, the houses gone, and the once bustling marketplace was silent. All that remained was the ancient baobab tree, standing tall and alone. News of Nyumbani's disappearance spread quickly to neighboring villages, and soon the tale reached the ears of Kofi, a curious and brave 30-year-old boy from the nearby village of Adam. Kofi was known for his adventurous spirit and keen tracking skills. He had friends in Nyumbani and was determined to uncover the mystery of their disappearance. Early one morning, he packed a small bag with supplies and set out on his quest. As he approached the site where Nyumbani once stood, he was struck by the eerie silence that hung in the air. The baobab tree loomed large, its gnarled branches reaching out like the fingers of an ancient giant. Kofi began to explore the area, searching for any clues that might explain the village's sudden disappearance. He found broken pottery, abandoned tools, and faint footprints leading into the dense forest. As he followed the trail, he was startled by a rustling sound. Turning around, he saw Amina, a 29-year-old girl from Nyumbani, stepping out from behind a tree. Amina had been surviving alone in the forest, determined to find her family and friends. She recounted the night of the fog to Kofi, explaining how she had been separated from the others. Moved by her story, Kofi agreed to join her in the search for their lost village. Together they ventured deeper into the forest, navigating through various challenges. They crossed a raging river, faced wild animals, and survived a fierce storm. Throughout their journey, their friendship grew stronger as they relied on each other's strengths and shared their fears and hopes. After days of trekking, they stumbled upon an ancient temple hidden by thick vines. The temple was adorned with carvings and paintings depicting the history of Nyumbani, the baobab tree, and a mysterious symbol. Amina recognized the symbol as it matched a pendant she wore, a gift from her grandmother, Nana, who was a respected healer in Nyumbani. Inside the temple, they discovered a hidden chamber where they met Zara, an old sorceress who revealed herself as the guardian of the Baobab tree. Zara explained that an ancient curse had been placed upon Nyumbani by a rival sorcerer who envied the village's prosperity and harmony. The curse had caused the village to vanish, trapping its inhabitants in a magical slumber. Zara told them that the curse could only be broken by someone with a pure heart and the pendant of the healer. She guided Amina and Kofi through a series of trials to prove their courage, wisdom, and compassion. These trials tested their resolve, but they emerged victorious, proving their worth. With Zara's guidance, Amina and Kofi returned to the Baobab tree. Together, they recited an ancient incantation, and as they chanted, the pendant around Amina's neck began to glow. The ground trembled, and a blinding light enveloped the tree. When the light faded, the fog lifted, revealing the villagers of Nyumbani awakening from their slumber, bewildered but unharmed. The village celebrated their return with a grand feast, dancing and singing under the Baobab tree's vast canopy. The night was filled with laughter, music, and the aroma of delicious food. The elders told tales of old, weaving in the recent adventure of Amina and Kofi, making them heroes in the eyes of the younger children. As the festivities continued, Nana stood up to address the village. She held Amina's pendant high, its symbol gleaming in the firelight. This pendant, passed down through our family, holds the key to our village's safety and prosperity. Tonight it has proven its worth, and with it, the courage and wisdom of our young ones. She turned to Amina and Kofi, her eyes filled with pride. You have shown us that the strength of our community lies not just in the wisdom of the old but in the bravery and purity of the young. You have restored our village and reminded us of the values we hold dear. Zara, the old sorceress, stepped forward, her presence commanding respect. The curse that once plagued Nyumbani has been lifted, but remember, it is your unity, your compassion, and your respect for the old ways that keep your village safe. The Baobab tree stands as a guardian, but it is you who must nurture the spirit of Nyumbani. With these words, Zara bestowed a blessing upon the village, and as she did, a gentle breeze rustled through the leaves of the Baobab tree, as if the spirits of the ancestors were rejoicing too. The villagers, now more aware of their connection to the tree and to each other, vowed to honor and protect their heritage. As the night drew to a close, Amina and Kofi found a quiet spot under the Baobab tree. They sat in silence, the weight of their journey sinking in. The stars above twinkled brightly, and the moon cast a gentle glow over the village. "We did it," Amina whispered, her voice filled with awe. Kofi nodded, a proud smile on his face. "Together. We did it together." The next morning, As the first rays of sunlight touched the village, life began anew. The villagers returned to their daily routines, but with a renewed sense of purpose and unity. The fields were tilled, the rivers fished, and the market buzzed with activity. The baobab tree stood tall, its branches providing shade and a reminder of the village's enduring spirit. Amina and Kofi, now regarded as protectors of Nyumbani, continued to learn from Zara and Nana. Amina delved into the ancient healing arts, her knowledge and skills growing each day. Kofi, under Zara's guidance, learned the secrets of the forest, becoming a skilled tracker and guardian of the natural world. Their bond grew stronger, and their roles as leaders in the village became more defined. They taught the younger children about the trials they faced, emphasizing the importance of courage, wisdom, and compassion. The story of the lost village became a part of Nyumbani's rich tapestry of tales, a legend that would inspire future generations. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification button so you never miss an update. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Bye bye.